Welcome to my Wix Animation tutorial. I'm not big on introductions, so let's get right on into it. For this example, I'm going to be using a button for the animation tutorial. In my opinion, buttons are great for drawing attention to because they're usually important, right? You want someone that downloads something, you want them to buy whatever it's going to be. So by adding animation to them, you can get more eyeballs on them and hopefully more clicks. So you can do the same thing like with an image here or with text if needed. How you get to the animation, all we have to do is click on our button and then go right here and click on animation. If I click on this amazing picture of yours truly, myself, you can get it right there, animation. Same thing with text. If you can see right there, we have animation. Let's go to the download button now and check it out. So here are the primary things you need to know. There are 3 different ways that you can utilize an animation. We have entrance right here. It says this animation will play once when the selected element appears on screen. Okay. Next we have loop, which you can probably tell by the title. It's just going to keep playing over and over and over and over and over. You get the idea. Scroll is going to be a little bit, probably the most different is that when you go like this, it's going to be utilized. So if you're doing like a half turn, it's going to turn a little. If you go back, it's going to reverse. I'm going to show you all of these and just kind of show you how to play around with them. Okay, so let's start with scroll first. And these are going to be interesting where normally you can hover over it and it's going to show what it looks like. However, if you want to see what it looks like, you would click on it and you would go to customize. And then notice preview on scroll. So now what we can do, you're going to notice, look at that thing is going crazy over there. That is a very big animation. So for this, you can do animation type, you can do motion style, moderate or intense, like let's do intense, seems to be moving a little bit faster. You can do from the direction and you can do clockwise or counterclockwise, okay? So that's going to be an example if you wanted to do something with scroll where you go up and down. If you didn't want to use that, you can always just go to none and we can start from square one. Loop is going to be where it just plays over and over. And I like these because as you can see here, let's center this. If you hover over it, it's going to show what it looks like. So for something like this, it would be like rubber, and then it's going to play again, and it's going to play again, and again, and again. So what you can do is just simply hover over any of these, any we like, spin. Jello looks cool. Let's do that as an example. Now we can go to customize. And so we have gentle, which is on. We can do moderate, and we can do preview. So previewing it is different. We don't have to scroll. We just have to click on the preview button and we can do intense. Let's see what it looks like. Not bad. I think moderate looks the best. We have the duration. And of course, we have the delay in between each if you wanted to test those out. So since it is on loop, I'm just going to exit out of this. I'm going to do save. And I'm going to preview it for you so you can see what it looks like in real time. So let's do preview. And there it is. It's just going to go and go and go. Remember we chose moderate, like you can always change how intense it is and so on and so forth. Let's go back to the editor. All right, great. And that last example that I want to showcase here, let's click on here. Let's do animation or animated. And once again, let's say we wanted to remove that, we can do none. And this is going to be the entrance. So it'll play once when the selected element appears on screen. So the first time you see it, it's going to fade, it can float, it can fold, it can blur. Let's go with blur. Okay, we can customize this. Duration 2, let's see, moderate. Once again, we can preview it. I think that one looks pretty good. And what I'm going to do is just scroll up and I'm going to save it because remember, this one is the first time that it gets showcased on your screen. So I'm going to preview, I'm going to scroll down, and then we're going to see the blur in action. All right, there we are. And Kung Pao, there we are, blurring, coming to life. And that's pretty much going to conclude this Wix animation tutorial. Once you know how to do it on a button, it's going to be the same thing. You just click on the other element that you want to add an animation to, and you can choose from the 3, whether it's going to be the scroll, whether it's going to be the loop, or the one you just saw where they scroll down and once it's in the actual view of the user, that's when it's going to work in terms of its animation. If you got any value out of this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up as it helps me out a ton. And of course, if you're still watching, high five for you. I will leave a free gift in the description. And if you click that, you can get a free resource for building and growing your online business. My name is James. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.